Okay, thank you very much, David. Okay, allow me to introduce you to Mark Caballero. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He hails from the Philippines. He came here just for our event today, so let's give it up to Mark. Sorry, you know what? I just gotta say he has lots of years in Drupal. He's an independent freelancer working on Drupal, and I'll just leave it up to Mark now to
Thank
do
you
the rest.
very much. Good morning and hello. If you're from the Philippines, please raise your hand. And just one. And wow, we have so many kababayans here. How about those flying in, away, those who are not from Asia? Could you please raise your hand? US, Europe, South Africa? No, just the Norwegian guy over there. And how about those who flew to Singapore just for this Drupal Camp event?
I flew by bus.
By bus. So, unfortunately, some of our friends got stranded at the airport due to immigration. It happens, immigration laws and all that. So I'm glad to be here, and I want to be able to present to you the tools and things that I use as an independent developer. By the way, I'm not a programmer. I'm going to introduce myself properly. So, hello and welcome to. This is a part here. So who's this monkey? My name is Mark Caballero, and this is a picture I took 2 days ago in my city. So I live in a farmland. I live in a country town called Baliwag, but we have internet connection, so we're able to do a lot of stuff. And you can call me Marky for short.
So you flew here just to do the presentation?
Yes, sir. So I'm best known at Drupal.org as Mark Robinson because my parents are separating. I opted to just leave the because I thought that I would change my name eventually. I would pick my second name, but that's just something that. And I created Drupal art when I started. So I created the Drupal Ninja, if you're familiar. So if you Google around Mark Robinson, the Drupal logo, you'll see some of the crazy stuff that I do for Drupal.org. Some of them are, probably you saw them in the old version of the Drupal.org site. So this is the installing Drupal 6 and some of the artwork that I did. And it's the Drupal Philippines logo. And now, let me talk about my presentation. So what does developing anywhere mean? So some of you are not yet familiar with how to install Drupal, right? Who here are not familiar on how to install Drupal on their computers? Please raise your hands and be proud. Because you are my target for today. You're the people that I want to talk to. The rest of these guys, I don't care about them.
Okay.
I only flew here to show you that you don't need to have a very powerful machine just to be able to create Drupal sites. So with that, what does this mean? It means that you're not supposed to be tied to your local machine. So it doesn't matter whether you're using a PC, a Mac, or a Linux. You can even use your mobile devices if you want. If you have a very good 10-inch tablet, then you can create your sites. Yeah, of course. Being in a development industry, you're working with team members, and some of those team members can be very needy at times. We live in a right now the world is flat. I live in the Philippines. My teammates are in Russia, in Brazil, in the US, in Korea. So sometimes it's very hard if you're doing local development and you want to be able to share your progress. Then definitely you should use something like a web development platform, which is what I'm going to talk about. So as you can see here in this picture, we have a lady working in a jacuzzi, some guy in his bedroom, and someone working at a desk. And now I present to you Web Enabled. Web Enabled is a development platform. This is the basic workflow that you do. So if you're connected to the internet, the first step that you do, of course, is to sign up, create a site, configure, and deploy. That's it. Let me show you how to create a site on Web Enabled. So let's go to Web Enabled. And if you're a new user, you can just let me show you. So Web-enabled is a development platform that's different from other posting platforms. I'll explain later how and why. But now, pay your attention to the application library. So there's CDCRM. This is pre-configured for you. Drupal 6, Drupal 7, Drupal Commons. There's a track that talks about install profiles. If you're not familiar with all of these other Drupal install profiles, then you definitely need to attend that session. So what you do, if you want to create your free site, just sign up, and you'll be able to sign up for a free plan. And with not paying anything, you'll be able to create your Drupal site on Web-enabled. So the free plan. So these are the plans. So go ahead and try it, and for 30 days you'll be able to host your site. And then after 30 days, if your site is expired, you can create a new one. You always have 2 every month. Or if you have friends inside Web-enabled, then you can ask for, like, there's a training class. So like, for example, a Drupal camp, they offer a VPS specifically for Drupal training classes. And they sponsor Drupal events in the US as well. Okay, let me just log in since I'm already a member. Let me log in as Mark. And this is how easy it is to create a new Drupal site. So after logging in, you will see the dashboard. This is the dashboard. Then inside the dashboard, we'll click on the project item, and then I'll show you. For example, let's start site. And say I want to install a fresh Drupal 7 site. Select this to install. Joomla is also available. WordPress is also available. So Redmine and other Ruby or ROR apps are also available. So let's say Drupal Camp Singapore. I'm going to put it in my first folder. I don't have instances left. That's too bad. Let me log out and log in as a different. This is a secret. I'm logging in as an admin. So let me jump into my other dashboard. Wait. Let me log out again. Log in again, because I have many accounts, and I wouldn't want to use my super admin account, but this calls for an emergency. Okay, again, just logging in with my Web-enabled account, and then you'll see my dashboard, which contains too many sites, because I'm working on many projects. So that's how many sites I have right now. I'm going to start a site. If you cannot hear me, I'll wear the microphone. If you can hear me, just tell me. I'm going to start a Drupal 7 site. So if you have a server, you can select the different servers. You have training classes, but for this purpose, I'm just going to post it in my shared hosting.
Excuse me, you need to use the microphone because of the camera.
Oh, okay.
There's.
Hello. Testing.
I think the microphone is what the camera.
Oh shoot, full battery.
Testing.
There's also some
Here's here.
So it's okay. we're
batteries
just
are downstairs.
initiating-
There's also some of those microphones for which are handheld.
Yeah.
The two of them.
It's okay. I'm just creating this site so we can demo the.
I think it's more for the camera.
Okay, so just to confirm that this is my admin password, my shell username, the site name is DrupalCamp SG, and when I'm ready, I just click create site, and it will automatically request a build, a LAMP build on the server, and it's going to provide me with a new, fresh Drupal sandbox with LAMP, Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So, shared hosting company